Libra, hello. This is going to be a general love reading for Libra. Welcome back to my channel. Please hit the like and subscribe buttons. Please share the video. You may hear my dog in the video. I'm so sorry about that. He hears another doggy barking. Bax, shh. I'm going to pull some advice cards first, and we'll get into your tarot. So a general love reading for the rest of the month of July 2026 for Libra. Hope everybody had a good 4th. If you have any time, go and check out the short videos of the fireworks that we let off here. You might get a kick out of that. All right, let's get one more good shuffle, and we're going to pull some advice for Libra. This is the Sacred Earth Oracle. Give me one good card, Holy Spirit, for Libra. Give me another. One more, Spirit. Advice for my Libra collective. This is a general reading, so if it resonates, let us know in the comments below. And if it does not resonate, take what does and leave the rest behind. Like I said, this is a general reading for the collective of Libra. Whoop, wants to give me 2, 3, we'll take it. Bottom of the deck is efficiency. I feel like Libras are efficient in everything that they do. They are the Queen of Swords. They are the Justice card. So efficiency. Libras like to be efficient in everything that they do. My mommy's a Libra, so I can vouch for that. So I feel like this is Libra's card in this oracle, efficiency. First, we have heat. You could have a love relationship where the heat is turned up. That sounds exciting. You could be dealing with someone that is feeling a lot of passion for you at the moment, or the heat is on, so to speak. We'll have to see. Unity. I feel like this angel here is holding the world in her hands. So you have a lot of possibilities with coming into unity with someone. A good relationship of unity. We have the alchemist. So we have the palm reader. I could be reading for some Libras that read palms. But we have alchemy, making magic, the alchemist, manifestation. We have motion, things are in motion. The heat is turned up. There's magic happening in this relationship. We could come into unity. And our last card is moderation. So Spirit is saying, slow down, take things in moderation. Take time to watch the hummingbirds feed from the hummingbird feeder. Okay, so you may be buzzing around like a hummingbird as well. So you need to slow down and do things in moderation. All right, we're going to go right over top of these cards. I will leave them here so that you can see them. I hope y'all like my little gorilla and my little monkey. I need a third monkey. Monkey see, monkey do. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. All right, we're going to get on a moonology, which is, this is the moonstone. So powerful moon energy. We got a new moon coming in Cancer, July 14th. Let's see what the moon oracle has to say today for my Libra. Oh, we got the Justice card, full moon in Libra. I tell you, I'm spot on. A win-win outcome is forecast. Like I said, naturally, the gifts come from my family. They were on my grandmother's side. We are gifted. My children are gifted. But I am also Cancerian with a little Gemini in my chart. So if you like the channel, subscribe. Let's get another good shuffle for my Libras. I don't want to leave you hanging too long. We've got to get to your tarot. I'm trying to shorten these videos up for my Libras and all the rest of my signs. I feel like 53 minutes, that first video, getting back into the game, was a little long. All right, give me a couple cards for my Libra. All right, one popping out the deck quick. You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. Moderation, baby. The heat is turned up. Coming into unity. We got alchemism. We've got magic happening. Things are in motion. But you're good enough. So don't doubt yourself, Libra. Woo! Woo, Libra's hot today. Emotions are running high. Super moon. We got a personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. We've got work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. These are also some of the signs you could be dealing with. We have a time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. So we've got 2 Virgo on the table. We've got 1 Cancer, 1 Scorpio. But the message of the day is you are good enough. Personal issues will reach a resolution. Work through your fears to reach that resolution. A time to give rather than to take. So you may need to give a little. And then maybe once you give a little, then you can receive a little. All right, let's get straight into the tarot. This is for Libra, Spirit. This is the Lily Wellen deck. Beautiful deck. Illustrations are absolutely amazing. This is for Libra. And I will clarify after we've got your card set up here. I haven't decided which deck I'm going to use yet, but we'll get there. All right, Libra, Holy Spirit. Show me Libra. Love for my Libra. For the month of July 2026. Well, the rest of the month. Excited to see what Libra's got going on. I'm nosy. Okay, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. One more good shuffle for my Libras. And we will start your energy out. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. All right. Give me Libra's current past energies. We have the 5 of Cups. Give me another card for the Libran energy. The general collective, please, Spirit. Oh, we got 2. I want to come right out here. 8 of Cups. We've got the King of Pentacles. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Ooh, wow. I hated to get on camera. Sorry, guys. Knight of Wands. Player energy here coming in hot. Coming in hot. The heat's turned up. We got the heat card. Give me one more as the current blockage or the center of the reading. Ooh, we got 2. Let's see. We have the 3 of Cups and the Emperor. We're going to lay them like this in the center. All right. Bottom of the deck is the Moon. Lake of the Maiden, number 18. 18 may be significant for you, or 1 and 8 equal 9. The number 9, 18, and the number 9. All right, let's do it. 4 cups. No, 5 of Cups, excuse me. We've got discontent. We got 2 cups over here, but we're in discontent. We are not liking the 4 cups that have spilled, and we aren't paying attention to the 2 behind us. So somebody is sad, depressed in their Five of Cups energy. They're over here just looking at the water. We got a castle over here, but nothing seems to make this person happy. So there's a lot of disappointment. But if you look behind you, there's still 2 cups of love. All right, we've got the 8 of Cups. Somebody feels like they need to leave this situation in the past. Like I said, we had 2 cups behind this person, and they're disappointed. Now we got 7 and 8. So we want to leave this in the past. We're taking our cup and headed out. Going to calmer waters, maybe. We'll have to clarify. We've got the moon, and we have the moon down here in the 3 of Cups. So you feel like maybe you're bored, in discontentment. You want to leave this situation in the past. You could be dealing with an earth sign coming up. Let's see. We've got King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is somebody that came in with an offer of their pentacle here. They wanted to give you an offer, maybe of stability. The offer from a King of Pentacles is usually stabilization, something secure. But the King of Pentacles is slow moving. Now we have the Knight of Wands, which is player energy. They come in fast, spontaneous, reckless, and usually it is the player card. So they may be entertaining other folks. We've got the 3 of Cups as your blockage. We have the Emperor. You could also be dealing with the Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or this is the King of Pentacles coming in as the Emperor, or you are coming into the Emperor energy because you want to leave this situation in the past because you feel like there's third-party energy. With that Knight of Wands here, that's player energy. That's the player card. We're going to have to clarify, Libra. Let's see what's going on. But I feel like Libra wants to close out a cycle. Somebody's not happy. They feel bored. They're not getting what they want. They feel like they may deserve better, and they feel like this situation needs to be left in the past. The cycle closed out. Could be with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could be that this person has player energy. They come in spontaneous, reckless, and then wreck the whole situation. There could be third-party situation going on with other people. They could be paying more attention to their friends, their social networks, or other people. And I feel like this is my Librans right here coming in as the Emperor. You're not going to screw with me coming in with that player energy. It's either my way or the highway, Libra says. All right, let's get clarification. We're going to use... Let's use... We're gonna use the Witch Tarot deck. Old Trusty. You can see I use these cards a lot by the edge. This is Old Trusty right here. Never steer me wrong. All right, let's get clarifications for my Libran. Libra needs to be shown some advice in this situation. See what we're dealing with here. Clarification for Libra. Are you going to put that player in their place? Or where there'll be reconciliation? We're going to see. We're going to see. Because it looks like Libra wants to leave this situation in the past. All right, let's get another good shuffle for my Librans. We've got karma. Got karma showing up. Somebody's going to get their karma. Ooh. Baxter, do you mind? I'm filming over here. Oh, I saw Scorpio. We could be dealing with the Scorpio. Also, Leo just popped out, so the Strength card. All right, one more good shuffle. We're going to cut it and clarify it. Like I said, sorry about my doggy. All right, bottom of the deck is the Strength card. I told you Leo's popping out here. You could be dealing with a Leo, or you need to have strength in this situation. Let's get clarification for the Five of Cups for Libra. We have the Two of Wands. Somebody needs to make a decision here. Are you going to leave this sucker in the past, or what are you going to try to reconcile? Or is this person going to reconcile? Let's get the Eight of Cups. We've got the Ace of Swords. Ooh, we've got the Two of Swords. Like I said, decisions need to be made. All right, let's turn those sideways a little bit. Let's move on in here. By the way, I have Sapphire out here for my Librans. All right, King of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Knight of Wands. You can't make this up, buddy. There is a player at heart here. He thinks he's going to keep on jogging. The Empress, there's my Libran energy right there. Libra's coming out as the Empress and also the Emperor, I feel like, down here. All right, let's get clarification on the Three of Cups. Clarification on the Three of Cups. We have the Star card. The Emperor, please, Spirit. We have Four Cups. Five of Cups up here. Somebody is bored to death. Maybe bored with this player energy. Thinking, holy mackerel, when is this person going to change? Nine of Cups. This might be your wish fulfillment with this person, or somebody is sitting and drinking and thinking. To me, this is the drinking and thinking card as well. So Nine of Cups could be a wish that you want to see this person change, but you're sitting there contemplating, thinking, maybe having a drink and thinking about this situation. Don't sit in that drinking and thinking too much. All right, here we go. Let's clarify them all. Let's get down to business. We've got the Five of Cups and the Two of Wands. Somebody is really disappointed in this whole situation. We need the decision to be made. But Libra, you got the world in your hands. What did I say back here? You had the world in your hands up here. We got the world in our hands right here with unity. There's a chance to come back into unity, or you're going to find your own unity somewhere else. Make a decision here. All right, let's get down to business here. We've got the Ace of Swords, the Two of Swords with the Eight of Cups. Somebody wants to close out a cycle here. You need to make a decision. Are you going to leave this in the past? Two of Swords, I feel like this is decision again. With the Moon card in the back, but if you take the blindfold off, there's something you don't see, or maybe you do see. So decision making again. Somebody's afraid that there won't be a new beginning, or somebody is afraid that you're going to leave this in the past and not give them that new beginning. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Two of Swords, Ace of Swords. We've got player energy coming up. We've got the King of Pentacles. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn you're dealing with. Somebody is coming in as the player. Coming in spontaneous, reckless, not making good decisions, but not thinking clearly, just hopping on the moment and taking with it, you know, what they can get out of it. We got a Knight of Wands again right here. Same deal. Player energy. Coming in spontaneous, reckless. Knight of Wands doesn't really give too much thought. They feel it, they go after it. Okay? So, but I feel like they're dealing with multiple people here with that third party energy, that Three of Cups. We've got you coming in as the Empress, Libran energy. I feel like you know what you're worth. You're not going to take this player for his word or his word of mouth. You know what the situation is. You already feel like you need to make a decision. Eight of Cups, you're going to leave it a cycle ended, but you need to make that decision. I feel like that decision has not been made yet, Libra. We're going to clarify the Three of Cups with the Star card. Somebody's going to do the healing, okay? Somebody's going to do the healing, but I feel like you're coming out as the star in this situation. You're going to win in this situation because you already know that this is a playa. And there may be celebrations with other people, or they could be celebrating too much with their circle of friends and not giving you enough attention. But you're going to come out as the star, and this person's going to feel your absence. They're going to feel your absence. This can also be wish well. Somebody's wishing at the well, but you got 2 cups of water in your hand, and you're pouring them out. We got the Emperor is clarified by the 4 cups. Somebody is definitely bored. Definitely feeling like they're not getting what they deserve, the attention they deserve. They're disappointed. They've got a cup. We've got 3 other cups here, but they're not filled. You feel like your cups aren't being filled. You're just not getting the recognition you want from this person, the attention you want from this person, and they're not filling your cup up the way you want them to. So you're in bored and discontent. You feel down in the dumps. But that's okay because you're coming out as the Emperor and you are brand the blessed. You are blessed. Okay, let's see. Let's get a little bit more information here. What kind of decisions will my Librans make in the month of July? We've got a decision to be made. Spirit, give me some answers on will. Okay. We have the 10 of Swords. There's going to be an ending here. There's going to be an ending here. We have the Queen of Wands in reverse. Leo, Aries, Sagittarian energy, but I feel like this is my Librans, okay, coming out in the Queen of Wands. And why is it in the negative aspect? I'm going to say because you're disappointed. You're disappointed. You're not getting what you want, the fulfillment out of this relationship that you thought you were going to get. You found out to yourself with your intuition maybe that this is player energy. Something doesn't feel right. Maybe the things this person says to you don't feel right. Maybe the things in this situation make you go, what does that mean? Or, something doesn't seem, something seems off. Just a little bit of something here. Okay, so I feel like there's going to be an ending in your decision. Let's see. Give me the 2 of Swords and the Ace of Swords. We have the Fool in reverse. You're not taking a leap of faith here. Somebody wouldn't want to jump off that cliff in this situation. Okay, so that risk is not being taken with this playoff. Let's get the Knight of Wands. Queen of Swords, word of mouth, sharp tongue, cutting. You're cutting this off. You're cutting this off with the Queen of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, energy. Let's get the Empress and the Knight of Wands. Okay, we have the 3 of Pentacles and the 9 of Swords. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Swords. You're coming in quick. You're coming in quick with that sharp tongue, cutting this situation off. There's your decision. Now you know where you're headed. And what is left behind? Somebody feeling like they need to work on this situation. They need to go back and study up. They done messed with an Empress. They done messed with a Libra. And now that poor little soul, that poor little Knight of Wands is all up in his head. All up in his head, worried, restless, thinking at night, what have I done to my Libra? Can this be worked on? I don't know. We're going to have to see. Going to have to see. Let's see. Give me the 3 of Pentacles and the 9 of Swords, please. Temperance in reverse. This situation needs balance, but you're not going to give it to them. Needs balance. It may not be able to be worked out. We'll have to see closer. It's not a complete demise, but I do know you're going to cut them off for a period of time with that 10 of Swords. You're going to make the decision to leave it in the past for a amount of time. But you got that person thinking, how am I going to work on this? Lord have mercy. What have I done to my Libra? I'm all up in my head. I'm worried. I'm restless. I can't sleep at night. You got the Temperance in reverse, Sagittarian energy. Once was balanced is out of balance. So this situation's out of balance. How will my Libra move forward in the future? Please, will. Lord have mercy. Let's see, we've got the King of Cups. This is emotional. I feel like the both of you are emotional. And we've got the Star card here, pouring out those emotions in this card, it looks to me. The star can represent you in the spotlight and being the star of a situation. You could be in the public eye. You are the star. But I feel like that's also you pouring out your emotions. Somebody is very emotional in here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. However, you could also have a King of Cups coming into the picture. Or this person is hiding their emotions. Take it ever however it resonates. You may have a King of Cups coming in that wants to show you how they feel, or you've got that Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo back there, that earth sign, who is hiding their emotions because they have done something awful here with that Three of Cups energy coming in as the Knight of Wands. You've cut them off. There's going to be that ending for a short time. They feel like they got to work on it. They're all up in their head, worried, restless, can't sleep at night. Situation with Temperance in the negative is out of balance. And now they got to figure out how they're going to balance it back. We got two more reversals here. We got the Ten of Wands in reversal. What felt like a burden, you are now going to release. With that Ten of Swords, there's not going to be a burden on your heavy back. There's not going to be any monkey on your back. So now we've got the Four of Swords again in reverse. I think we had the Four of Swords up here, or it was the Four of Cups. Four Cups. Yeah, we got the here we go. Four Cups. So Four of Swords is somebody that is feeling stuck. You know, they need to go out. They need to, going in within, doing the inner work. She's still got a sword in her hand. She's still got that little bit of heavy burden there in that other hand, but you don't feel stuck anymore. You're gonna leave this situation in the past. There's going to be an ending with the Eight of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and we have the burden that is now going to be lifted off your back, and we feel like we're not stuck. We can move forward, but you can still do the inner work and move forward. There's no reason why you have to stay stuck in a situation. Don't dwell on it. Don't dwell on it, because this person here going to dwell on it. They're going to figure out, how can I work on this situation? Is there a magic potion I can make to make my Libra happy? Oh my goodness, let me take notes. I'm restless. I'm in my head. I'm worried. I got the moon out there begging on my window and my door. What have I done? Secrecy. I kept this third party situation, this Three of Cups energy on the side, and now look, the situation is out of balance. So we're going to have to see. Let's get one more card for the future for my Librans. Oh, you're going into hermit mode. We got to go in. You got to figure out how you're going to light your own way. You're going to take your own path. Like I said earlier, it's my way or the highway. So somebody's in hermit mode. They're going to think about the situation. We got Five of Swords. There will be conflict in the near future. Look out, folks. There will be conflict. Libra, Gemini, Aquarian energy here. Five of Swords. And that conflict, and there may be things, there may be misunderstandings, okay? There may be obstacles in the way of this situation. But I feel like Libras are not going to put up with much. So you may take those swords and combat that obstacle right out the way. But we have a little dragonfly down here. Like I said, moderation. Okay, take time out for yourself. We had the moderation card up there. Slow down, slow down. Let's get one more. Seven of Swords in reverse. So somebody was being deceptive here with that Three of Cups. They thought they were going to get away with it. They didn't get away with it. You knew what was going on. Something didn't feel right. This isn't right. Why does this situation seem so difficult? Why? Because there's Seven of Swords involved. We got Three of Cups energy. Let's get one more. One more. How will Libran act in the future, please, Spirit? Well, okay, bottom of the deck is the Two of Pentacles. You're going to try to balance out this situation, Libra. Looks like there could be a possibility you could balance out that situation and turn that Sagittarian Temperance energy into, balance. We've got the High Priestess in reverse, okay? Somebody needs to go back and really do the inner work to use their intuition here. I feel like this has caused confusion. I feel like this has caused so much confusion that maybe there's a blockage with your intuition here. Okay, that Seven of Swords. You may be a little bit hurt, maybe thinking about the situation. There could be a possibility of a Two of Cups. This could be a soulmate that you're dealing with. Okay, it doesn't have to be, but this is Two of Cups energy. Okay, and I feel like you could balance this situation out. I feel like if you use your intuition and stay on point, somebody needs to get back to their intuition. It came out the negative aspect. So Seven of Swords in reverse. I feel like you're hurt. You're disappointed with that Four of Cups, that Five of Cups. Nine of Wands, somebody's going to leave their guard up. You're definitely going to be heavily guarded here, Libra. Heavily guarded in the end. And, it's up to both of you to decide on if you're going to try to work on this. It seems like this person here wants to put this back into balance. They're working on it. They're all up in their head, restless. But you've said no, you're going to end it for a little while. You're going with the Ten of Swords, Eight of Cups, leaving something in the past. Let's get a couple of romance cards here for my Libras to see, like I said, you could also have a King of Cups coming in, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or that is somebody that's finally going to speak with emotion here because they feel emotional. We do have the Mercury retrograde going on. I think we've got about another week and a half left of it, I think, or maybe 2 weeks. It usually lasts 3 weeks, and it came in on the 24th of June, so, or 29th. I think it came in on the 29th, excuse me. All right, Libra. Let's get some advice for my Librans. What deception. You see, I told you, someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. Let's get some advice for my Librans. Give me 3 cards of advice, please, Holy Spirit. Like I said, I feel like I don't see, reconciliation yet, but there is the Two of Cups there, so it's not, all is not lost. Okay, we have a past life relationship. You have known each other before. Okay, some of you can be dealing with a soul connection here. Some of you can be dealing with a soulmate. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So you got to love on yourself. Take it in moderation. Take it in moderation. We've got true love. This is romance of a lifetime. All right. Let's get the bottom of the deck is flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Like I said, you could have a King of Cups coming in, or that's somebody that's feeling emotional. All right, let's get one fairy card here. We'll get a fairy card for Libra. Life experience popped out. Give it one more good shuffle. And then I'm going to pull you a fortune cookie. Queen of Winter. Strong, patient, self-sufficient, funny. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Give me one good card for Libra. The Empress. Time to take action. The power of creativity, success that allows for a life of luxury. So some of you need to take time out, slow down, take it in moderation. But it is time to be more creative. So take yourself out, let your creativity flow. Take you a break from this situation. Get back to your intuition. Get back to creativity, creating things, making yourself happy. We've got the Princess of Summer, gentle, sensitive, kind, and experienced. Ha! Here we go. I told you. King of Cups might be coming in. You may see King of Cups somewhere. A new relationship or emotional experience. Invitations to social events. A compassionate friend you can share your concerns with. Okay, you may be getting a new relationship with the King of Cups. Okay, you could have an emotional experience, invitations to social events, or a compassionate friend that's going to share your thoughts together. Okay? All right, let's get a fortune cookie. Fortune cookie. All right, well, shoot, that one popped out the side. We got mistakes are the portals of discovery. And I feel like this person made the mistake, okay? The portal of discovery is coming in for my Librans, okay? That person made the mistake. They need to learn from their mistakes. What's the speed of dark? What's the speed of dark? And to me, that is saying, how long does the night last before the sun comes back up? And at what speed can you go out and do a little something at nighttime? But really what I feel like on this one is Three of Pentacles. This person wants to figure out how they're going to work on this situation. They up all night, restless, all up in their head. They need to bring balance back to this situation. So what's the speed of dark? How long can the night last? I'm restless. I need the sun to come out. This person needs to learn from their mistakes. All right, if your person could say something to you, what would they say? Tickle. They want to give you a little tickle. All right, Libra, that's what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did and it resonates, leave me a comment below. Please subscribe, like, and share. Help the channel grow. We'll see you next time. Ciao.